stop everything you're doing right now, because the best man at the wedding of the century just made a confession that has everyone, including his own wife, absolutely speechless. Jason Kelce, the older brother, the guy who's supposed to be the rock of the family, just admitted he cried more at Travis and Taylor's wedding than he did at his own. And honestly, I don't know whether to laugh or cry. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, and let's get into this, because this is the most honest thing I've heard in a long time. There's something about weddings that brings out the emotions in all of us. But when you're standing up there as the best man, watching your little brother marry the biggest pop star on the planet, the pressure is on. And Jason Kelce, he completely fell apart. During an interview with Philadelphia Sports Radio 94 WIP, Jason didn't hold back. When asked if he cried, he said, "Yes, I did. You know this, guys. I'm a crier." But then he dropped the bomb that made everyone's jaw drop. "I probably cried more at this wedding than I cried at my own wedding." Here's where it gets really interesting. Jason didn't just admit this and move on. He knew exactly what he was doing. He followed it up with, "which probably is not acceptable." And then he looked directly at his wife Kylie through the camera and said, "Kylie's probably not happy about that." The man knew he was in trouble, and he said it anyway. That's either incredible bravery or complete foolishness. Honestly, it's probably both. But here's what I love about this whole situation. Jason is genuinely just a big softie. He's not trying to be tough or hide his emotions. He's a crier, and he owns it. He cried so hard at his brother's wedding because he was genuinely overwhelmed with happiness. He said, "It was incredible, 10 out of 10, more than 10 out of 10. This wasn't just a wedding, it was a celebration of two people he loves deeply, and he couldn't contain his joy." And can you blame him? The ceremony was officiated by Adam Sandler, who Jason described as probably the perfect person you could have officiate a wedding, because he's funny, but also sweet. Travis and Taylor's vows reportedly took about 20 minutes each and were incredibly moving. Joe Buck revealed that Travis was an absolute puddle of tears watching Taylor walk down the aisle, so Jason wasn't alone in his emotional breakdown. It was a room full of people ugly crying, including the groom himself. And here's the thing about Jason's confession that makes it so relatable. He wasn't trying to start drama. He wasn't trying to make Kylie look bad. He was just being honest about how much his brother's happiness meant to him. He cried more at Travis's wedding because he was so overwhelmed with love and pride. That's not a dig at his own marriage. That's a testament to the bond between these two brothers. He even joked that he and Kylie loved them so dearly, and that Taylor had been part of the family for a long time. But let's be real, if my husband admitted he cried more at someone else's wedding than ours, I'd have some questions too. Kylie is probably not thrilled, but honestly, I think she understands. This wasn't about their wedding being less special. It was about Jason being completely overcome by the magnitude of the moment. It was about watching his little brother get his fairy tale ending. And honestly, that's beautiful. At the end of the day, Jason Kelce gave us one of the most honest, vulnerable moments we've seen from this family. He didn't try to be cool or tough. He just let the tears flow and admitted he's a softie. And you know what? That makes me love him even more. But what do you think? Would you be upset if your partner cried more at someone else's wedding than yours? And does this make Jason Kelce now even more lovable? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the moments that shape our pop culture, because this is what real brotherly love looks like.